everything working okay? Let me see Twitch. Yeah, it definitely looks like I'm live. Let's put that away. Alright, so welcome to yet another stream. Before the preamble, I just noticed in my OBS window that the audio stopped recording for some reason for just a moment there. I'm not sure if that's gonna become a recurring issue, but I hope not. For now, it seems okay. We'll just have to see how it goes. I might try to do something to fix it later on if it proves to be a bigger issue, but for now, welcome to another stream. Assuming, of course, that this isn't the first one of mine that you've seen. But last time, some weeks ago, I played the original Clock Tower point-and-click horror game on the Super Nintendo for the first time ever, and I would like to continue that today because I had a really good time, a shockingly good time, in fact. I expected to appreciate it for what it is, but to find that it is ultimately kind of a relic of its time, as it were. But as it turns out, it's actually a very effective horror game even today, at least if you ask me. Now, during all that, the audio, I noticed, keeps cutting out, so I'm just thinking I'm not sure if it's exactly cutting out, but from what I can see, there's this green bar moving back and forth as it's supposed to, but at times it turns completely red, which makes me think that there's something wrong with it. I'm not sure if that's the case, but let me see if there's something I can do about that. Bear with me for just a moment while I try to fix that, or at least I try to find out if that's something that needs fixing, because I can't hear myself, right? Or maybe that's what I should do. I should turn on mic monitoring so I can hear myself and determine if the audio is cutting out. Or I don't need to even turn on mic monitoring. I'll just turn up the volume on Twitch on stream. Up the volume on Twitch on stream. Up the volume on Twitch on stream. Up the volume. Oh God. On Twitch on stream. Up the volume. Oh God. On Twitch on stream. Up the volume. Oh God. On Twitch on stream. Up the volume. Oh God. On Twitch on stream. Up the volume. Oh God. On Twitch on stream. Up the volume. Oh God. On Twitch on stream. Yeah, I think that's about enough of that. So, from what I gathered of that little test, it seems like it's that the audio is peaking. It's not that it's cutting out or anything. It's just that it's so loud that, yeah, it does seem to be peaking. Like if I speak louder, yeah, it peaks. That's what it is. And it peaks because I've set the volume level so high, because during my testing before this stream, I found that having the volume lower forces one to turn up the volume completely up to full on their device. Or, I mean, at least on the devices that I tested. So I thought, maybe I should just crank up the audio in the recording so that you don't need to do that on your device, because then all the other sounds are going to be really loud. But maybe I should bring that back down a little. I assume that's okay, even midstream. Let me bring it down by, say, 6 decibels. That should do it. Alright, now if I speak louder, it's still gonna peak, apparently, but maybe that's better. Let me try to listen to it one more time on Twitch. Sorry for this reverb effect again, or whatever you want to call it. So is it too loud? It does not seem to be too loud. That's good. Okay, I think we can roll with this. I wish I could iron out all these kinks before the stream instead of, wasting time on such trivial matters, but maybe now we're good to go. At least I hope so. Hold on, let me just adjust the camera ever so slightly. That's pretty good. Alright, so one moment, I'll just go turn on the console so we can get back into the game. Just remembered I don't have it plugged in at all, so one moment. Now if only I could see. Okay, found the plug. Now, now it should be ready to go. Let's see. Looks good. Okay, everything seems to be in order now. So, from what I know of how Super Nintendo games work, the game is saved directly onto the cartridge. So hopefully, the game saved itself. Because I did not find any kind of save feature last time I played the game, and it seemed every time I got a game over, or a dead end, as the game calls it, I could just hit the continue option here in the menu, and it would take me to the room previous to the one where I got the game over. So let's see if it works. I have not tested this since the last stream, so fingers crossed. From what I can remember, this is the place where we quit last time. So everything seems to work. Certainly this is not the opening to the game. So I don't see why it wouldn't have saved where we actually quit. Now, I do have to come clean and admit that I did continue for just a little bit after I ended the stream last time, but I didn't end up like picking up any items. I didn't run into the scissor man. What I did was I ran a few rooms further. I don't think I explored any new ones. I went into some ones I had visited earlier. I don't remember why I did that per se. There was some reason for it, but I can't remember what it was anymore. It's been several weeks since. But I returned back to where I ended the stream, so this should be the exact point where we left off last time. Nothing has changed. Let's see if I can still remember the controls. Yeah, so I believe this is the last room we explored before the end of the stream last time. Now, what was the button you used to... Oh! What? I swear I investigated that cupboard like 5 times last time and nothing happened. Like, even with still images with a kind of a stock spooky sound playing, it still creeps the hell out of me. Like, I got goosebumps from that. It was, even that was pretty effective. I don't know how they do it. Maybe horror is just not as intricate as the likes of, I don't know, Silent Hill would have you believe. Maybe it's a lot simpler than that, but yeah, anyway, this game, it just, right from the get-go, just like last time, has me properly spooked. But anyway, I think we've just about explored this area, so let's continue further. Now, because this game is the type where a lot of the areas look the same, you know, particularly the corridors, I have no idea where I've been to and where I haven't, so I think we're going to be retreading some old ground, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get back up to speed relatively quickly. Now, I don't remember what happened with the Scissor Man last time. Like, did we somehow get rid of him? Or what? Oh no, actually, I just remembered. I think the last time we encountered him, I actually accidentally dropped a bookcase or something on top of him, kind of taking him out for a short while. So I don't think he's reappeared since. The door seems to be stuck. Okay, I don't remember seeing that before. I've certainly been here before, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, this is the place where you get the call. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say that this is the place, if I'm not mistaken, where if you go here before encountering the Scissor Man in like the bathroom or whatever, he appears here for the first time. He actually crashes through the window or the ceiling. Like there's the skylights that he crashes through with a corpse of one of the girls from the beginning. I believe this is the place. So last time I was here, I did hear that phone ring, but I did not know where it was, and I was being chased, so I couldn't do anything about it. Oh, there's actually 2 doors. Huh. It seems the door is locked. Okay, can I go the other way? It doesn't look like I can. There's very clearly another door there, but is the game really telling me that I can't go there? Apparently not. The rules when it comes to examining doors seem a little bit inconsistent. Where does this take me? Oh, okay, that's weird. So there's no door on the left side, but it still takes me back here. Let's see what's in here. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. I don't remember what this room is, but this looks familiar, but I don't remember if there's anything interesting in here. I don't like the way the footsteps echo. Was there something in here? I can't remember. There's something shiny here. Oh. Oh, that's not fine. Oh, God. Am I in danger? I feel like they're making quite a bit of noise. And if I get attacked now, I'm 100% dead. A ham was put in here. Picked up some ham. Okay. I don't exactly know why. Empty. Why I needed to do that, but I guess we'll find out. A calendar. Today's date is marked. So maybe I haven't been here, actually, because I do not remember opening that fridge. Or, no, that's not the fridge. I just opened the fridge with the ham inside, and then I opened that, or whatever it is, that secret room gas tanks for a stove. Okay. Maybe I should put the lights on, or... I just really hope the scissor man doesn't show up. An iron frying pan. Okay. Could that be used as a weapon? In a pinch. Huh. Is that a door? Oh, I don't like that. Stop flickering, please. Is there nothing else here? Some eating utensils, okay. Well, let's go examine this. That is a door, right? It's not a door. I can't look in there again, apparently. I guess I should just leave. Seems like my best bet. I really hope the bugs don't follow me out of the room. They don't. I should probably rest, because if I run into the scissor man now, there's not much I can do. There's something I wanted to mention. I think in relation to the previous stream. Oh yeah, that's right. In case you didn't catch the last one, I don't think it's on Twitch anymore. It's been, what is it? Is it 15 days that it stays up? I think so, yeah. If you don't have what is it, Twitch Prime? Is that what it's called? Um, so since I don't have that premium service, come on, please, Jennifer, rest while I talk, please. So anyway, since I don't have the premium service, I think my streams only stay up on Twitch for a period of 15 days. Or is it 30 days? And then 60 for premium? Or Prime or whatever. I don't remember. Either or, enough time has passed to the point that the original stream is no longer up. So if you haven't watched that and you're now tuning into this one, even after the actual live occasion, I really just strongly encourage that you watch it from the beginning. And I know that's not possible right now, but as I've stated in, well, at least the previous stream, and maybe the one before that as well, I can't quite remember, but I'm currently in the middle of, let's say, renovating my YouTube channel to accommodate this recent streaming, well, just, streaming of mine, because previously what was on my channel was completely different. It just doesn't work, so I'm currently in the middle of trying to figure out what to do with my old videos. And I know I said the exact same thing last time, and nothing has changed since then, frankly. But yeah, I guess I should just take down the old videos, and then I could unprivate of the streams I've done thus far, so that you can go and see the VODs after the actual streams have ended. But I mean, I'm not telling you not to watch this. Like, go ahead if you want to, but this is the kind of game where I think it will greatly benefit, like the experience will greatly benefit from you having seen all there is to it from the very beginning. If you start watching intermittently like this, just smack dab in the middle of it, I'm not sure if it's going to be as effective. So I can't quite recommend it. But of course it is your choice. I'm still glad if anybody tunes in. That being said, I will see if anybody's tuned in. No, it doesn't look like it. That's too bad, but I guess we'll just keep going. Hold on just a second. There we go. So yeah, this is an area I have been in, but last time I was chased when I was here, and I ended up getting myself killed, so maybe this time I can explore properly. At least I hope. I wonder if I could use that car to get away. That could be one of the multiple endings. You never know. There's a key. Or, no, this is a key. A car key. Pocketed the car key. I see. So now I have the cage key, the staff, the ham, and the car key. I wonder if it's possible to just, like, finish the game now. I doubt it. Oh, no. You know, I bet it is. I bet you can go into the car, but last time in the previous stream I mentioned that I had actually seen some of this game. Like, I know how it ends, at least approximately, and I know some of the alternate like non-true endings. So yeah, I think I know what's gonna happen if I take the car out for a spin. But I guess we could try that. Like, I'm not sure if reaching an ending now will completely erase my progress, to the point that I will have to start the game all over. But I think I just want to see what happens, so maybe we'll just do it. Hopefully I will be able to continue from this room. I really, really hope so, because I think this is one of the endings. I can get out of here with this car. But the others. Right. Okay, so I can't. Maybe the game's trying to warn me, like, okay, so this is a point of no return. If you do this, the game will be over. So maybe if I redo it now, I'll be able to escape. Maybe? I don't know. I'll try it out. Maybe the same thing will happen. We'll see. What should I do? So there's new dialogue. Definitely there's something more to this. I'm pretty sure one of the endings involves Jennifer escaping in a car. Or maybe it's the next game. I could be mistaken. But, well, let's see what happens. I see. So you can escape in the car. Looks like Jennifer made it out, but none of her friends did. Yeah, that's the end of the game. But it is only 1 out of 8 endings. I'm not sure if you can skip the credits, but I don't want to, because number 1, I like the music. Number 2, I always like to appreciate the people behind all the games I play by watching through the credits. Of course, it's not necessarily ideal for streaming purposes, but then again, if I was super concerned about that, I wouldn't spend the first 15 minutes of each stream just like tinkering around with minor technical difficulties. So, let's just enjoy the credits. Am I mistaken in claiming that this is the first time in the game that we actually see the name Jennifer? I mean, I know that the protagonist is called Jennifer, but I don't think anybody in the game has mentioned her name thus far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. But here we would learn her name. If not before. So, considering that this game is pretty old, I don't expect these credits to be too long. Not like 3 minutes or anything, but I don't know. We'll see. But we have all the time in the world. Sure, it is 2 a.m. Once again, it's a late night stream. By this point, you'd almost think that I want to stream late at night, which is not the case. It just kind of happens. I don't intend for it to, but yeah, anyway. I'm not really in a hurry. I do have, well, because of the whole coronavirus situation, school is a little bit different now. Instead of actually going over there for lessons, we have this kind of online setup where we engage the school group and the teacher in a video call. And I might have one of those tomorrow, I'm not so sure, but if I do, it won't be until 1 p.m., so I'm in no rush to quit, and I'm not tired or anything. So I'm guessing by the director that this is the end of the credits. Yes. Oh no. Yeah, safe to say that is the bad ending. Well, one of many, I assume. Right. So, in the ending list, does it actually. Yes. So it recognizes that I've actually cleared the game once, and I assume by the fact that it's the last letter in the list that that's like the worst ending, and I suppose that makes sense considering that I left without saving any of Jennifer's friends, and even Jennifer herself didn't survive. So, yeah, pretty much as bad as you can do. But now, for the moment of truth, let's see what happens when I hit continue after beating the game. That is an excellent feature. I love that. I will take the car key. Definitely. You could speed it up, Jennifer. Please. So yeah, I'll take the car key even though I don't think it'll be of any use to me right now, but maybe if I need to use it later, I won't have time to pick it up. But we'll see. It won't do me any harm to carry it, I'm sure. Nothing else is in here. Okay. Okay, so where to next? Where is that the phone? This is the kitchen, right? Pretty sure that's the kitchen. I'm getting a call again. Like, I have the cage key, but I highly doubt that this is the correct key for this door. Right. I mean, I suppose it makes sense that the cage key is not the correct key to be used with the door. So that's where I came from. So I'm not gonna go back there, but maybe I could go upstairs. Yeah, like here's the shattered skylights. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Not sure if I've been up here. I can't remember, but we'll see. Here, please. Unless the phone ringing is programmed in a way that it always triggers at certain intervals, no matter what, if you're in the correct room. Alright. I've got a couple things on my mind. I'm gonna take a short break. So yeah, number one, maybe the phone is programmed to ring in a way where if you're in the general area, it always rings at certain intervals. But if that's not the case, then I would say that perhaps the initial ringing of the phone is supposed to like guide you upstairs, and then when you go upstairs you're going to hear the ringing again, which signifies that you've gone the right way. But number one, I don't have the West Wing key in my inventory anymore, so I'm not sure why Jennifer said that she used the West Wing key, especially considering that I have already been here before. I remember having gone here now. So I'm just going to go back. But maybe that's just a A little quirk of the game. I wonder what this is. Is this, like, it looks broken. Does that mean something? I don't know. I don't remember having gone through this door. Let's see what's behind here. Oh, there's another two doors. Okay. Locked. Maybe I can go through here. Like here, you get the cursor to open the door. But downstairs, with the identical door, you don't. What's that about? I wonder what this is. I'm not sure if the screen is as dark for you as it is for me, but I cannot for the life of me see if this is a door or not. I can see the frame, and I can clearly see that you can click on it, but is this a door? Like, I guess there's only one way to find out. What's happening? I think you've got yourself a pretty effective horror game where the simple action of stepping into a room you haven't been in before is like the scariest thing ever. Isn't these kinds of boxes where the scissor man can be hiding in? Should I turn the lights on? I don't know. Let me try and examine this. Is this another one of those situations where I examine it multiple times and something scary happens? I guess not. God damn it. What about this? It's some broken tableware. Alright. What more is there to explore? There's something here. Okay. What about here? Okay. Various things are scattered around. Okay. So, I mean, I'm more willing to turn the light on than to investigate this box, because the last time I did that, the scissor man jumped out. I see. Well, that's great, I guess. Alright, I guess there's nothing else to do. Let's get ourselves killed. Okay, so there is something more here. Huh. I see. No good. Too high to climb up. So, I mean, the scissor man might still be in here. I don't know. But I'm supposed to push this box to climb up. Pretty clearly. Yeah. Alright, so what's on the other side? Is it even possible to get back once I go here? Yeah, I think so. There are some clothes here. What kind of clothes are these? Picked up a black robe. Okay, I guess there's nothing more there because, you know, she's automatically coming back. Is that all? I guess. I didn't investigate this yet. Nothing else here. Alright. So that's cool. Okay, so it isn't a door per se, I guess, but it's more like just a door frame that leads into another room. But what's over here? This looks interesting. It's another suspicious looking box. I'm thinking the game may just have taught me how to push boxes to reach higher areas. Like out of reach areas. And now it's putting my newly learned skills to the test. Looks like a bird nest. Uh-huh. Right. So, let's push the box again. Is the scissoring man going to be in this one? What is this? The nest is full of eggs and junk. Can I take an item from there? Or is it just, like, I guess there's nothing useful there. Alright, that's a little weird. I don't have an item to put in there, right? Cage key, staff, ham, car key, black robe. I'll try everything, I guess. What was that? Like, what actually makes sense? Poking it with the staff? That seems kind of mean. No, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Like, that just seems so random that there's a bird nest, but you don't do anything with it. It's just there. I suppose there's nothing wrong about just decorating the place with random objects to make it more interesting for the player. But it's just weird. Usually in these types of games, from what I've gathered anyway, everything has a purpose. So, I have 2 keys, neither of which are good for this door. Okay, so the phone is undoubtedly behind this door or the door downstairs, but which one and how do I get there, I don't know. I could go through here, but I'm pretty sure I've explored that pretty thoroughly. I think it leads to a dead end where I've already been. And I think I explored every room along the way, too. So, it just seems a little bit redundant. I should probably rest. It's... Okay, there's nothing here. I get that it can be a little bit annoying to just, like, you know, grind my progress to a complete halt every few minutes. But number one, I'm really anxious, so I just kind of want to take short breaks every now and again. And for 2, if I get caught with my status at orange or red, well, I'm about as good as dead. I think on yellow, it's you know, safe enough. Well, I guess it's never safe. Not even on blue, but like I said, safe enough to where I can explore. I see. Yeah, so I can't even go here. I'm not sure if I ever finished my thought earlier when I meant to touch on a thing to do with my previous stream. I remember talking about something, but I don't think I actually touched on what I was supposed to. So anyway, getting back on topic. Because I'm playing a horror game and because it's so late and everything, I just thought like it just like last time, enhances the experience greatly if I turn off the lights. So I apologize for the poor camera quality because of the darkness, but not only do I think it enhances the experience greatly for me, but in part maybe for you as well, because you know, if my face cam was really bright and clearly visible and high quality and everything, it would perhaps detract from the experience ever so slightly, and it just kind of falls in line with how the game is. And furthermore, I actually tried to remedy the poor face cam visibility from the previous stream by placing some random white windows on my computer's screen so that you can see me better. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. I just, like... Do I want to do that? I don't know. Is this the same room where I first encountered the Scissor Man, or... I don't know. I guess I'll check, because I can't remember. Though I do remember there being fog here last time. Well, let's see what happens. Looks like the shower is working. Alright. So no items. And no scares. Cool. So this is not the same bathroom, apparently. Or was it that I was here previously, but I was being chased so I couldn't examine all of the items in this room? Oh! That's not nice. Do I need to press something? It does not take much to creep me out, apparently. Like, that's enough to make me stop playing. Almost. But if I wasn't so compelled by this game, if I wasn't so determined to see it to the end, that could be enough to stop me from playing. But no, we must press on. Courageously. So that definitely was the same room. Oh, I get it. It's not a case of my having been chased earlier. It is the room where you first encounter the Scissor Man. But as you could see from the skylights having been shattered in that green-walled hall, that's where I actually first encountered the Scissor Man, because I didn't go into the bathroom. So now that he appeared there for the first time, there's actually nothing out of the ordinary in the bathroom where he normally appears. So that's interesting. I actually got to see the bathroom's normal condition, which you usually don't see. There was nothing of particular interest in there, but you know, it was cool to see. Still, God, I just can't remember where I've been. I've been pretty sure this is the room with the TV in it. Yeah. It's entirely possible that in these old rooms that I've already been in, there are things to be done. Like this is the kind of game that does not give you any guidance, and I really appreciate that because modern games don't really do that, but I do have to say it does not work in my favor when it comes to this kind of streaming format where I stream every couple of weeks and I completely forget what I did last time. Suddenly this room doesn't seem nearly as bad. With comfortable sofas and a table that she has nothing to say about. Okay. I get that it's not that interesting to just reinvestigate old areas, but gotta be thorough, and I don't exactly remember where I have been and where I haven't, so tough luck. Courtyard. How do you get there? Interesting. I don't think I've ever been here before. Having multiple windows to examine makes me think that in front of one of them something is going to happen. What? You can actually climb up? I thought she was just gonna say something like, oh, there's too much rubble, I can't go through here. A pile of trash, wood, and concrete. Pocketed a rock. Okay, so I did get something, but I can't go there. Okay, let's... I wonder what this is. I cannot see for the life of me what's here. There's a deep crack in the wall. It's crumbling. Okay. The lattice is closed outside. Okay, same. A deep crack. Could I push my staff in the crack? I guess not. Let me try once more. Okay. Can I do anything with the rock? I can, actually. So, this is how you get to the courtyard. Looks like a courtyard. Indeed it does. I'm pretty sure... No, actually. I was going to say I'm pretty sure that you cannot encounter the Scissor Man for the first time here. But then I remembered that in that one video I saw of this game, I think you in fact can. And now that I didn't do that, he will not appear here. At least I hope. Okay, so there's nothing of interest in this screen. Let's move on to the next. I really hope he doesn't rise up from the water or anything. Ooh, interesting. the way it plays with the perspective. I quite like that. Can you go down in there? Nope. Anything interesting? No, doesn't look like it. I'm sure there's a name for it, but the way the background and the foreground scroll independently of like the middle ground, I guess, it creates this very interesting effect where it appears 3D even though it isn't. That is quite cool. Huh. It all looks the same, but like there could easily be something hidden in here somewhere. Okay, so now my status is back up to blue. That's great, but let's see what horrors lie ahead of us. Okay, so you can do something with this. Okay, let's examine it, I guess. She's gonna go in there, right? Now, this immediately reminds me of the room with the car in it. But what is this? Like, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. If I had to guess, I'd say it's a big pile of clothing or something. Or maybe trash. I don't know. I just hope the scissor man isn't hiding in there. Is this an item I can do something with? No, doesn't look like it. Hey, this is a cage. No, just let me find something I can actually examine. What is that in the cage? There's the cage door. Can you actually examine it at all? It is very clearly the door, but it doesn't look like I can do anything with it. That is just weird. Maybe it's really finicky about where I need to put the cursor. But this is so obviously the cage that I need to use the key on, but how do you open it? Don't go in there. Oh. Huh. Maybe there's more to this, but it just, to me, when there's nothing you can interact with, it looks like it's not interactable at all. Like ever. Because even with things like the pushable crate in that one room, you couldn't push it at first. She had nothing to say about it initially, but then when you kind of figured out the context in which to use it, then she could push it. But you could always examine it, indicating that there may be some use to it. But with this, it doesn't look like you can do anything. Which is very strange, because it looks like this entire room is just like completely empty. Like there's nothing in here. In terms of exploration or investigation. I can see that there's something in the cage. Why can't I open it? Maybe I need to do something specific before I open it? I don't know. very curious. Something I do need to stress is that even though I am just like a massive fan of horror games, I do have to say that I like them a lot more when I'm like well familiar with them. Like I always play the same Resident Evil games and I enjoy them every time, but then they're not scary because I know exactly what's gonna happen. But with this game, it's kind of a different story. Let me have a drink real quick. Gotta stay hydrated. Now, I'm not saying I don't enjoy this. I enjoy it greatly, in fact. But it's just, like, I have very mixed feelings in the sense that I love it and I hate it at the same time. I don't want to keep going, and I really, really do. But that's just the way it is, I guess. With these kinds of games. Okay. Finally, something I can examine. At the far end of the corridor. Courtyard, I mean. Is this the cage, perhaps? Let's see what happens. Huh. Or is it a Scissorman box? Why would she push it like that? Oh, okay. There was a door I couldn't see. Now where am I? Like, I just... In a game like, say, Resident Evil 1, the mansion is laid out in such a way that it just makes perfect sense. Like, you can... If you enter a new area, you can usually figure out where you are spatially. But with this mansion, I have no idea. I have no idea what the layout of the mansion is like. And I guess that's kind of the point. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure it was intentionally made so that you get lost. Because that is quite accurate to how a situation like this would play out in real life. Because, you know, if you're scared to death of a crazed killer chasing you through these halls, and it all looks the same, and you're just constantly running around, not really paying attention to anything, you wouldn't know where you are at any given time. Especially since the place is completely new to you. Like you've been exploring it for maybe like a couple hours, and prior to that, you haven't never set foot in the place at all. But, man, does it make exploration difficult. I'm not saying I dislike that, but, well, like I said previously, in the interest of this streaming format, it's not necessarily the best. Before I go to the left, I want to see what's on the right. If it's a dead end, then I just know I won't have to go back there. Judging by how far it stretches, I would say this is definitely not going to be a dead end. Oh, hey, I can actually examine these. Don't do that, please. I immediately become much more apprehensive of what might happen if she actually has to walk over instead of just saying something. But I guess we're gonna do it. Don't kill me. It's a swimming pool. Please. Okay. Right. Where does this lead? I am completely lost. Have I been here before? I don't know. Next door I find. I'm just gonna go through. Okay. So I have no idea if I've actually been to this area before, but let's check this room out, and I guess that way we can figure it out. Ah. Earlier when I said that I remember having knocked a shelf on top of the scissor man, this is the room that I was talking about. I guess he's under there still. So was there anything of interest here? I'm not sure if I should be exploring this, considering this might be where the scissor man is currently, but... Oh, okay. So maybe I can use this staff here. No. No. Maybe I can use the rock again. No, it doesn't look like it. It's interesting that I get to keep the rock as if there's more use for it. This, maybe? I don't know. Books are lined up here. Various technical books. This looks rather interesting, this plate on the wall, whatever it is, but apparently the game says, you don't need to worry about it, it's nothing. The author's name is faded. Okay. Now this is... Like, I don't want the scissor man coming after me again. And if this triggers it, then... I mean, you could always, and by you I mean I, could always just reload the save and like intentionally die and then continue the game. But no, that's cheating. I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm brave. Ah, okay. Oh. Go, please. I don't know what that means, but it's like I don't want to be here anymore. In case you're wondering why I'm generally not running, it's, well, number one, to maintain my status, so that if a chase sequence suddenly ensues, then I'm not completely SOL. But additionally, I do it because I'm scared. So this door, God, I think this must be an area that I've explored before, because I very distinctly remember running through these halls. But here might be a different story. So, so far I have been streaming for an hour. It's 20 to 3. Not sure why I said that. I just kind of wanted to mention it, I guess. Is it possible that previously Oh no. Of course So I was in that corridor before, because of course this is the same green walled hall that I was in previously, as evidenced by the ringing of the phone once again. But I think when I was in here previously, I tried to open the door that leads to the courtyard, but it was stuck. But now that I moved the box out of the way, I can actually go back and forth, which is good, but I don't think I need to go back out there for now. Like, there's definitely something in that cabin. There's got to be. I refuse to believe that there's just an empty area. But for now, let's go somewhere else, because I can't for the life of me figure out what to do there. Oh, it's this room. Is there anything I could use here? I doubt it, but I guess I can check. I don't like this room at all, by which I mean I really like this room. It's very creepy. Come on, do your thing. Well, there's nothing I can examine anymore, so I'm guessing that there's nothing more for me to do here. Oh, there it is. Even though I've heard that before, even though I knew that was going to happen, it still creeps the hell out of me. Now, am I seeing things, or is there something up here? Well, doesn't look like I can interact with it or anything, so maybe I'm just seeing things. I've absolutely 100% been upstairs, but I just... I guess I'll do a thorough sweep of the area, just to make sure I've been everywhere. I guess I'm getting a bit sleepy, but I don't intend on quitting just yet. This is where we started. Like, the taxidermy room is over here. So, I'm pretty sure we went here when we started. We didn't, but I was on the other side at a point. You know, as much as I'm enjoying this, I'm pretty sure this is the kind of game that you will not be replaying all too much once you've seen all it has to offer, once you've seen all the scares. I guess there's not much to it, and it just kind of gets boring. Whereas with a game like, say, Resident Evil, there's still, you know, the fun of the combat and everything, in addition to the scares. I always love these bathrooms in Clock Tower. I really do. Oh, uh-oh. No, please. Oh. It's just a kitty. I didn't want to go out. I want to see the kitty. God. Is the kitty still here? Kitty. Now I don't want the scissor man jumping out this time. That is definitely one of those boxes that he can jump out of. Now I'm not sure if that's always a cop out, like if it's always a cat that jumps out of there, or if something else can happen, but for now I'm glad it's a cat, though I'm not sure where he went. I did not tell you to go in there. Stop moving, stop. You can't examine that, and I don't like it because I want to get the hell out of here. Well, even though I didn't discover anything mission critical, at least I saw something new, which is cool. And a cute kitty at that. I quite like that. Okay, so what's over here? It's this room. Okay. A French doll. It's hung from the ceiling. Anything else? The door, of course, but what's this? It's a big clown doll. I see. God. I hate how I just can't remember anything. Now stay put, Mr. Clown, please. Oh, last time I was here, the scissor man wanted to see me. I wonder who lit this. Was this lit last time I was here? I don't remember. It's a picture of a woman. This person looks familiar. I wish I could see who it is. Huh. And I wonder why I can't examine this at all. What about this? A portrait of a middle-aged woman. I see. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Hey, maybe I can roast some ham. No. I wonder what the purpose of this ham is. A black robe. I don't know. I'm just kind of, pulling at straws here. That's the saying, right? Rock. Okay. So the scissor man came after me once. Came after me here once already. So. Okay. Luckily, nothing happened. I'm pretty sure last time I did not explore this area properly because, the scissor man was here. Empty. What's this? That looks rather curious. Some books. The ... reaction makes me think you can interact with it somehow, but I don't know what exactly you could do. There's a pool in the courtyard. Right. So, I know one thing that can happen in the courtyard, and I'm just wondering, if it's coming up or if it's something that can happen but doesn't always. Which door did I come through? Yeah, was it this one, maybe? The things written here look serious. Huh? What do you mean by that? The things written here look serious. Why can't I open it? Or is that, maybe that's not a door. I don't know. I just, it's dumb, but because I can't really think of anything else, I'm just kind of trying everything with everything. Okay. Where does this go? I think this is where it came from. Or if it doesn't, this is about to get even more confusing. Or if it, I'm not sure what I said. If it isn't, if it doesn't, whatever. Oh, yeah, of course. So now I have two options here. I can either keep going further over there, or I can keep going over here, but I think I'm just gonna finish investigating this corridor. There could be something more here. Maybe, just maybe, this door leads back where I just was. We'll see. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That makes sense, spatially. I like it. It's another one of these. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, it's this place. So wait, the entrance to the courtyard is on the second floor? That's strange. I think, unless I'm misremembering things, I was coming through here, over here, and I noticed that I can go in here, and then I just went over to the courtyard. So, what happens if I continue past this? I don't think I went here previously. Is this the place where I was being chased by the scissor man at a point last time? I think it is. Yeah, for sure. So going down, yeah, won't do any good. I've explored those areas pretty thoroughly. It feels weird not to be chased by the scissor man constantly, because last time he was always on my ass, and now he hasn't made a single appearance. There's been some teases, like with the cat and the shower curtain and things like that, but so far, I'm trying to think of an expression. Has to do with a ghost. He's like something like, so far he's turned up a ghost. Is that how it goes? Turn up a ghost. Let me check that real quick. I could use a break. Anyway. Okay, Google. Suddenly I just completely forgot what I was trying to search. So what? Turn up a ghost. Is that how it goes? So far he's turned up a ghost. Come up a ghost? I don't know. Okay, Google. Turn up a ghost. that's not. Is it come up a ghost? Give up the ghost. That's not the one. But maybe that's what I'm confusing it with. Hold on. I know this isn't exactly the most riveting, watching me browse my phone, but if you'll excuse me for just a bit. So it's definitely not give up a ghost, but that could be what I was thinking of. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's say that was the phrase I was thinking of, but it doesn't work in this situation. I usually don't have such a bad memory, but like, God, I cannot remember what's over here. Was this the rubble room? No, definitely not. Just remember that there isn't an actual door there, it's just the frame. Okay, so. Where did this lead? That's right. It doesn't bode too well for me if I go into a room and then like 2 minutes later I come back like, have I been here before? Maybe it partially has to do with the fact that I'm pretty tired and it is 3 a.m. But I don't know. I don't feel that tired. I just can't remember. Right. I almost feel like I should draw a map of this place, but then that feels like cheating. I do really enjoy having to jot down notes to figure out puzzles in a game, but I feel like it's an integral part of this game to just kind of aimlessly explore around like you're lost. And drawing a map of the place would, of course, greatly mitigate that issue. So, I don't know. For now, I'm not going to do that. Unless I end up in a situation where I simply cannot think of anything to do. I'm not going to do that. So, even now, I'm at a little bit of a loss. I'm pretty sure I've explored the entire second floor, and there's nothing more here. Now, if only there was a first floor. But I what I mean by that is that I'm really not looking forward to visiting all of the same rooms again that I've already been in. But I mean, I guess if that's what we gotta do, then that's what we gotta do. Right. My memory seriously can't be this bad. Is this the room where the scissor man is? Maybe under the bookcase, or is this some other place? Ah, Is this the corridor from where I can get back into the green hallway? I think so. So I'm not going over there. That place, for me to, explore it in proper, requires keys, which I don't have. So, my situation, my status has worsened. I've run around too much, clearly. Oh god, oh god. Of course. I wouldn't rule it out that if I keep going there again and again, something's going to happen at some point. Something adverse. But for now, I'm just glad that nothing has happened. Because I seriously don't want the scissor man after me. What? Okay. So another locked door. That's 3 I can think of, in addition to the front door of the mansion. That is... Wait a minute. I remember from last time. Is this not the door that, for whatever reason, has no... how should I put it? Is this the one door in this game that cannot be opened no matter what? And then in the PlayStation re-release of this game, that was actually fixed, but there's nothing much in there. Like, there's no items, I believe. It's just, mostly an empty room. I think that's the case. And I'm pretty sure I talked about that last time as well. Okay, so... we'll just ignore that for now. Pretty sure that's what it is. Have I been here? I really don't know. Where does this lead? Right. Okay, so there's no point in me going upstairs. That just leads back to the place where I was not too long ago. These are just rooms that I distinctly remember going into last time. Yeah. I mean, I can see if there's anything in here. There's I think if I put the lights on, there's maybe like birds in these cages or something. I don't know. Let's see. Rats scurry about in here. A single bird is left in the cage. And then there's... I think... Yeah, I didn't need that extra information. Okay, so can I open this cage? I don't know what good it's gonna do to me. But, I mean, we gotta try it out. Okay, so you can do it. But what good is it gonna do? Apart from releasing the bird, of course, which I want to do. I hope I find a way out of here too. I mean, if that's all that happened, like if all that did was free that bird from his cage, then I'm glad. But yeah, I wonder if I can, yeah, I can free the rats as well. Okay, so it looks like I'm just doing some good Samaritan work here. That doesn't necessarily benefit me, but this kind of stuff is close to my heart, no doubt. So I'm glad I was able to do that. But yeah, I guess that's it. I still keep the cage key as if there was more use for it. But I wonder if I turn the lights on now. I suppose nothing's going to happen because nothing's in those cages, but let's see if I can find something new. Because, even if at first glance it doesn't seem like it benefited me in any case to free those animals, apart from making me feel better, perhaps the fact that they're now not making tons of noise when I turn the lights on allows me to focus better and find something that I couldn't before. Empty. No need to do that. I'll look at this quickly. Yeah. Real nice. Okay. Really doesn't look like there's anything else here. But again, I managed to do something. But it does look like this episode's gonna be a bit of a slow burn. There's not a whole lot of stuff happening. But maybe after all of the harassment from the Scissor Man from last time, this is a nice change of pace. So last time I was ambushed by the Scissor Man here. Let's see if I can explore this in peace now. Nothing more to say, okay. Right. I already looked in there. I got the staff from here, if I recall correctly. I just hope the Scissor Man isn't in there now or something. There's only junk inside. I see. Right. Okay. Looks like part of the ceiling fell. Right. What about this? It's a record player. It's unplugged. Last time it started playing music still. Let's hope that doesn't happen now. I can't help but wonder if there's some meaning to that. Because last time I tried to play the piano, the Scissor Man appeared. But it doesn't look like it does anything still, even when the Scissor Man's not here. Playing the piano, that is. Ah, it's a dead end. Okay, so I guess... Now, what was this? This is the room with the cages. Crap. I need to go over there. This just leads into another corridor. That leads into the rubble room. Don't need to go there right now. Oh, right. That's the door that I can't open. So this is either the bathroom with the cat in it, or this is the bookcase room, where I suspect Scissor Man still hides. No. This was a locked door. I have not been there yet. I'm just like waiting to see what the next thing to trigger the Scissor Man's appearance is. Because he was constantly showing up last time, and now nothing. But then I guess that's the point. He showed up so many times last time that the same kind of frequency now would just be overkill. One of these doors led to another corridor. Yeah. I guess I could go over here. Now this is the green wall room, right? Yes. And upstairs, there's nothing more. Over here to the left, well, there's the car, but I'm not about to get myself killed again. I can't gain access to the phone yet, apparently, so... But I was here already. I can't think of any more places to go. I'm thinking there must be something I missed in a room that I've already been in. So maybe one of my items is actually useful somewhere. The biggest standout for me is that cabin in the courtyard. But I do have to say that the fact that I could actually use the gate key, the cage key, to free those animals, I'm thinking maybe I'm not supposed to use it in that cabin, or rather shed, after all. So I'm not gonna try that. Last time it didn't work, so why would it work now? It really seems to me like the phone is like a key component here. Like I'm supposed to find a way to answer the phone next. But how do I do that when this door is locked? And of course, now the keys I have fit, right? I am at a complete loss. I wonder if there's something else in the room with the car. I'm 100% sure I went into these already, but since I don't remember what's in them, I guess we'll go in there again. What's this room? Yeah, I can look into there again. Or just, in there. Gas tanks for the stove. I kind of want to look in there. Just in case there's some different outcome. But then again, I really don't want to look in there again. So, like, were the lights on last time I looked in there? I'm not sure if that makes a difference. But I'm not going to do it. It really just seemed like it was there only to offer shock value and not to actually advance the game in any way. Right, so now let me explore this as thoroughly as I can, because I'm kinda out of ideas. Now, I doubt that I'm supposed to examine the car with the key twice to achieve some kind of new result. But I could try that. But not before going up here to see if there's something here. Doesn't seem like it. And I did try to go up here earlier. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know, considering it's already almost 3:30, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to make much more progress tonight, because I think I'm kind of stuck. I'm thinking maybe I should just call it a stream soon. I wouldn't want to yet, but it is. Oh. Right. Okay. What was I saying? Right. I wouldn't want to end it yet, but I'm not sure if I'm, especially right now, looking forward to re-exploring all of the locations that I've already been in, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. I do appreciate that it gives you a chance, or two chances, in fact, to second guess yourself, because, it would suck if you were, like, making some good progress, and then you're just trying to make sure you investigate everything, and then accidentally you trigger the bad ending. But I'm just... kind of at a lot. I'm kind of at a loss here. The way I see it, I think this stream could easily devolve into like another 30 minutes of just mindless exploration with no actual results. until I finally give up. So maybe if I check out a couple more rooms, I might just go to sleep and return and at another time and see if I can figure this out. Then I don't intend on looking up what to do next. Or I'm definitely not going to do that. That would be a serious disservice to a game like this. But I really don't think I'm at my best right now. I'll check out these doors. Or maybe I should just run straight through. Yeah, no. So where did this lead again? I guess I can check. Right. I feel like I keep coming here again and again and again, and I always forget what place this is. I wonder if there's certain things that you're not allowed to do to get certain endings, because if there's 7 endings in the game for me to unlock still, in addition to the one I already did, I'm just wondering, like, if picking up a certain item or just like examining a certain thing will prevent you from getting a certain ending. Or maybe at this point still it's possible for me to get any one of the other 7 endings. I don't know. I have no idea. So, I don't know. I don't know what good it's gonna do, but... Oh. I didn't know you could turn the lights on. So that's still locked. That doesn't help me in any way. But perhaps the lights will reveal something I couldn't see before. I'm not sure if that's even a mechanic in the game. But it makes sense to me. So maybe that is something you could do. I think I'll let Jennifer rest for a bit. I could check if anybody's tuned in. No, it really does seem like it's just me again. I'm really just like not sure what I could do to entice people into tuning in. Because obviously this is just my 4th stream so far, I think, right? First Resi 1, then Resi 4, and then 2 Clock Tower streams, right? So yeah, it's my 4th stream. At this point I shouldn't expect anything really, but during my YouTube days when I made some scripted gaming content, like reviews and such, they gained a little bit of traction anyway. But maybe, like, of course, Twitch is a live streaming platform, so the whole point of it is for people to, join the stream live so they can actually talk to each other, talk to me, and I can talk to them. And they can kind of have some kind of input when it comes to what I'm doing. And considering that after that, is it 15 or 30 days, the streams are automatically taken down. Of course, it's much more difficult for you to get views like that over time, but then that's what the VODs are for, and I'll try my best to figure out that YouTube stuff as soon as possible so that none of you who have seen these streams can go and watch them after the fact. Looking at the Twitch window here of my stream, I can see that one person is watching now, and I think that's me, because that's the way it always is. And then there's my total views, which says 56. So does that mean that my streams have been watched for a total number of... What am I trying to say here? Does that mean that my streams have been watched 60 times? I'm clearly tired. Clearly too tired to go on. 56, I mean. Does that mean that my streams have been watched by people 56 times? Does that include my own viewings? Because I have reviewed some of the footage post-stream. So, some of those could be me. I don't know. If 56 people have seen my streams, that's great. That's more views than I get, or used to get, on average on my YouTube videos. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot to turn the lights on. So, we are a little over a minute away from the 2-hour mark, so I think that could be a pretty good place to stop. I really don't think I'm going to be going on for much longer, because I really do not know what to do. It could easily take me another 30 minutes to figure out what to do, and I'm not sure if that's all too interesting for anybody to watch. So maybe instead of trying to figure stuff out at 2:30 in the morning, or at night, whatever you want to call it, all tired like, I should get a good night's sleep and then come back to it fresh. That's not to say I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I don't know yet. My schedules are kind of erratic. It's not so much that I can stream more often than I do, but it's more so that I like to stream whenever I feel like it. Sometimes, even if I do feel like streaming, I won't do it because either by the time I get around to it, I'm already tired enough where I would just rather go to sleep, or I'm too lazy to set up everything that goes into everything that goes into streaming, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to the point where sometimes I just can't be asked. It's not as simple as just like turning on the camera and the game and then just starting to play the game. I actually, because I'm playing on my TV and not my computer, I do need to move my computer over to my, we'll call it living room desk or table, even though in my apartment there's actually just one room. But anyway, I have to move it away from the dedicated computer desk over to this other table, this like a couch table, and then I need to take out my dedicated streaming microphone and the capture card to capture the game footage, and then I have to drag the Ethernet cable from behind the computer desk to get a stable connection, and sometimes I just can't be bothered to do all that, especially if I'm already tired. No, I like the lights on. Let's put the lights back on. Okay, so we're a little over the 2-hour mark now, I think, since I really can't think of anything to do. This might be a pretty good place to call it quits. I think since one of the major new areas I discovered during the stream is the courtyard, I'll go over there and save my progress there so that I can continue from a fresh location next time. And hey, maybe I can figure out what to do with the shed. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to end it for tonight. It's definitely not going to get any better. I'm going to continuously get more and more tired. And I think we're already at the point where I'm just not functioning at full capacity, so maybe it's better if we end it and continue at a later point where I have a little more energy and a little, like, I have more of my brain capacity available so that I can actually figure out what to do. So, I suppose that is going to be the end of this stream, even though I don't think anybody tuned in this time. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you look forward to part 3 of Clock Tower. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming this game next time. I'm definitely up for it, but if I figure, if I come up with something I would stream rather. Can you even say that? That I would, something I would rather stream? I might be streaming something else. But for now, tentatively, I think we can say that next time it's going to be Clock Tower Part 3. Hopefully, we'll be able to make a little bit more progress then. But then, even though the Scissor Man didn't appear a single time today, we did see quite a few new things. Like, for example, I found this courtyard. We unlocked the worst ending of the game, apparently. I saw the whole cat thing, and I freed the animals, and I found a couple new items, like, hold on, I found the ham, and the car key, and the black robe, and the rock. So that's 4 new items. So yeah, I think that's not half bad. That's not nearly as much progress as last time. But last time the stream lasted for longer, and it was the beginning of the game, so maybe it was a little bit easier. And I mean, I did get stuck, so it wasn't just like pure progress all the way through, even then. But as opposed to last time, I think now it's a better call to just end it before I end up wasting like an hour of your time just running around the place, not getting anything done, as opposed to last time where I spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out how to lower myself with the rope from the second floor to the first. I think that was the biggest like choke point last time. So I don't want a repeat of that, so at least not now. So I think it's better if we end it here now. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing all of you, that is, none of you, again, in the next stream. But like I said earlier on, I would recommend that you start from the first episode and then you watch them in order instead of just randomly hopping back and forth between the episodes. But then again, of course, I do need to upload the VODs first, or I have uploaded them, it's just that they're privated so you can't see them. But once I figure that out, and I intend to do that very soon, I will let you know, and then you can go on to my YouTube channel and you can see them for yourself. So next time I stream, I hope to have figured that stuff out so I can actually name drop my channel so you can tune in and see all of the old streams that I've done. That's where all of them are going to be archived from here on out, if all goes according to plan. So I think it's good for you to familiarize yourself with it, because that's where all the streams are going to end up. They're not going to be gone for good. They're always going to be uploaded onto YouTube, if not the same night, then probably somewhere during the next day. I do try to get them uploaded as soon as possible, but I don't know, maybe it's the length of it, but for some reason it just takes quite a while. Like, even with my surprisingly beefy computer for what it is, and my pretty excellent internet connection, it just seems to take forever sometimes, so I can't always upload it immediately. But as soon as I find a good window of time to do it, I will. But anyway, I will tell you more about that next time. So anyway, I think I've rambled on for long enough, so I'm gonna let you go now, and I will probably head to sleep pretty soon. So, third time's the charm. Thank you for watching. Good night, and take care.